Hello, my amazing students, and welcome back to Daily English. Let me start with something very important. You are not bad at English. The real problem is not your ability, but the way English has been taught to you. Think about it. Most of us learned English in school, but what was it really about? Memorizing grammar rules? Writing essays? Reading textbooks? Preparing for exams? But almost never about actually speaking. That's why many of you can understand English when you hear it, but when it's your turn to talk, you freeze. Your brain has the ideas, but your mouth gets stuck. You hesitate, you feel nervous, and suddenly you can't communicate. And you know what? That's normal, because the way English is taught in most schools is focused on passing tests, not on a real-life conversation. Today, in this lesson, I'm going to explain why speaking English feels difficult and show you practical, easy ways to speak with confidence. If you follow these steps every day, I promise you will see big changes in just 30 days. So stay with me until the end because this could completely transform how you practice English. The biggest problem comes from the education system. In school, English is treated like a subject, something you study to pass exams, not a tool for communication. You memorize grammar rules, you write essays, you read passages, but you almost never practice real speaking. This creates two bad habits. One, you translate everything from your mother tongue into English before speaking. Two, you fear mistakes because school teaches us that mistakes mean failure. So when you try to speak, your brain gets busy translating. You think of the word in your native language, then try to find the English version. This makes you slow and nervous. At the same time, you are worried about grammar mistakes, worried that people will laugh at you, and worried about sounding wrong. But here's the truth. You can never speak fluently by memorizing or translating. Fluency comes from training your brain to think directly in English. This is one of the most powerful tips no one teaches. If you always translate from your native language, you will never feel natural in English. Instead, you must start thinking in English. For example, imagine you're sitting on a chair. Don't think in your language and then translate chair into English. Just say to yourself, "This is a chair. I am sitting on a chair." Here's a fun challenge for you. When you count numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you count in English or do you count in your mother tongue? Be honest, most learners still count in their first language. That's a clear sign that your brain has not fully switched to English. So from today, make a small change. Count in English, think in English, and describe things around you in English. This is one of the fastest ways to reprogram your brain for fluency. Now you might be thinking, but I don't have anyone to practice with. That's okay. You don't need a partner to practice English. You can start by talking to yourself. Yes, I'm serious. This is exactly what I did and it works. Even today, I still practice this way. You can practice while brushing your teeth. I am brushing my teeth. You can describe your room. There is a bed, a window, and a desk. You can narrate your day. I woke up, I made breakfast, I walked to work. The more you speak out loud, the more comfortable you will become. And don't worry if nobody is around. That's actually the best time to practice freely without fear. Speaking is important, but writing also helps you think in English. When you write down your thoughts, you slow your mind and force yourself to form sentences in English. Start small. Write 3 sentences about your day. Then, increase to a short paragraph. Over time, you'll notice that speaking becomes easier because your brain is already trained to create sentences. Now let's talk about one of the most effective methods you can try, the 30-day video challenge. Here's how it works. Every single day, record yourself speaking English for 5 to 10 minutes. Pick any topic. It can be simple: your favorite food, your watch, your phone, your daily routine. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak naturally. After recording, watch the video again. Notice your mistakes, your pronunciation, your grammar. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Nobody likes watching themselves on video. But trust me, it's one of the most powerful ways to improve. You'll see where you get stuck and notice your progress over time. If you do this for 30 days, you will see a huge improvement in fluency and confidence. This part is very important. Many learners focus too much on grammar. You try to create the perfect sentence, and while you're thinking about grammar, you lose your confidence. But here's the truth. Native speakers don't care about your grammar. They care about communication. Even native children make grammar mistakes all the time. But they don't stop speaking. They keep talking and improving. So please, don't wait until your grammar is perfect. Start speaking now. Fluency comes from practice, not perfection. Another powerful way to improve is by listening to long conversations, podcasts, YouTube videos, interviews, movies. Don't just listen, study how people actually speak. Notice their tone, their pauses, their pronunciation. Here's a great exercise. Pause the video and repeat exactly what you hear. Try to copy the rhythm, the emotion, the intonation. This will make your English sound more natural, not robotic. If you record yourself and notice that you speak in a flat, monotone way, then you need to work on rhythm. Natural English has ups and downs, emphasis and pauses. Practicing with real conversations will help you develop that natural flow. Now let's destroy one of the biggest myths. Many people think, I will start speaking when I feel confident. But that's backwards. You don't wait for confidence to come first. You build confidence by speaking. Think about it. A baby doesn't wait until it knows every grammar rule before speaking. It just speaks, makes mistakes, and learns. That's how humans learn all languages. So don't wait. Start today. The more you speak, the more confidence you gain. Another mistake learners make is comparing themselves to native speakers. That's not fair. Imagine someone trying to learn your native language. You've spoken it for 30 or 40 years. How can a beginner compare themselves to you? It's the same with English. You cannot compare your beginning with someone else's lifetime of practice. Instead, compare yourself today to yourself 1 month ago. If you are improving, that's all that matters. When you start practicing daily, fear will appear. You'll feel nervous, shy, maybe even embarrassed. You will think, what if people laugh at me? What if they judge me? But here's the secret. Most people don't care, and the only way to get rid of fear is to face it. Speak anyway. Push through the discomfort. On the other side of fear is fluency. Today, learning English is easier than ever. You can practice with YouTube, podcasts, and even AI tools. You can talk to AI, tell it about your day, and ask it to correct your mistakes. There's no judgment, no embarrassment, just feedback and practice. I wish I had these tools 10 years ago. If you use them daily, your progress will be much faster than in the past. So let's summarize the key lessons. 1. Stop translating, start thinking in English. 2. Speak every day, even if you are alone. 3. Write daily to train your brain. 4. Take the 30-day video challenge. 5. Forget about perfect grammar. 6. Listen, watch, copy, and learn the rhythm of real speech. 7. Build confidence through speaking, not waiting. 8. Stop comparing yourself to others. Compare with your past self. 9. Push through fear and keep going. 10. Use technology and AI as your practice partner. Remember, English is not just a subject, it's a skill. And like any skill,
The more you practice, the better you get. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. So from today, stop waiting. Start speaking. Even 5 minutes a day will bring massive results over time. And you, my amazing students, are fully capable of becoming confident English speakers. All you need is consistency, courage, and daily practice. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to subscribe to Daily English. More lessons, tips, and inspiring stories are on the way. Until next time, keep practicing, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.